Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here, and, well, I'm back at it once again with another, Memories video we're here about now, so, yeah, I guess, if anything, I can't get enough of course, putting these, up, for sure, but then again, seeing how, this year is, of course, gonna revolve around, my, past, for sure, as it's, something I never actually, dived into for some time on my videos on my channel, I figure I would probably do another one of those revolving around one of my shows that I've done for sure, or I guess in this case that I used to do right about now. So yeah, I guess if you couldn't tell by the day of when this video officially goes up right about now, today officially today is, of course, officially September the 8th, 2022, which means only one thing and one thing only. That's right, today officially marks the official 10th anniversary to one particular show that I worked on alongside one of my friends for some time, and it actually has pretty much probably been our most popular show by far that we've ever collabed on, and especially seeing of how it has used to reside on, be the dominating series on my second channel. It's also, quite frankly, a really special one that really got us to where we need to be, and that being, of course, Thomas's Adventures with SamTheThomasFan1 and Ackleyattack4427. So yeah, looks like for today's video, I think it makes sense that I would take a look back on, of course, pretty much me and Sam's adventures with Thomas the Tank Engine for sure, which currently as of right now, I think as of pretty much a couple months ago, in July, I've officially stated that I've decided to retire the series altogether. So yeah, I guess I kind of figured that I would probably for this video I would take the opportunity to take a look back on, of course, when I've actually made the said series with my buddy Sam the ThomasFan1. So yeah, I guess if anything, I know I have got a lot of questions to answer for those who may not be familiar with it, but trust me when I say I do hope this will eventually clear things up right by now. So yeah, pretty much if anything, I guess from what I can gather, I think for, of course, pretty much right around May of 2012, right about now, I actually have been chatting up with, of course, my friend Sam the ThomasFan1 for some time, which I will have to say he's a really nice guy to have, and especially when I have him in plenty of my videos for sure, he's a lot of fun to have around, and especially when I actually was a part of his videos on his channel for sure. So yeah, I guess right around May of 2012, I think if anything, pretty much during a Skype call that he and I had around that time, I think he actually came up with, of course, a really interesting idea for some series that we can do, and actually did spark the name Thomas's Adventures with Sam the ThomasFan1 and Ackleyattack4427. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think I knew right away that pretty much it really blew my mind, and I've actually decided to let Sam and I team up together and not only creating my now second channel, which pretty much, for those who are wondering, SamAttack4427 TheThomasFan1 Productions is basically a combination of course, pretty much me, Ackleyattack4427, or I guess in this case, Ackleyattack TV, or most likely both, whichever you prefer, and of course, Sam's YouTube channel, Sam the ThomasFan1. So yeah, pretty much if anything, pretty much the whole SamAttack4427 TheThomasFan1 Productions channel for sure is, of course, a combination of both me and Sam's channel for sure. So yeah, and of course what we decided for, of course, that said channel, I think we've actually decided to create the Hangout channel that will be designed specifically for me and Sam's adventures with Thomas for sure. So yeah, and I bet you're wondering why didn't I bother to upload onto, of course, either my channel or Sam's channel. Well, I guess it's, the answer is actually quite simple. Copyright can actually be very tricky for sure, and I knew for sure when I did originally have my original channel between 2008 all the way until 2013, I knew right away that I didn't upload much onto my main channel, but I knew right away that pretty much I do have to be a little bit careful because of YouTube's copyright laws for sure, so yeah, I kind of figured that probably creating a second channel would probably be a much better option for sure, just to avoid all of that hands down. So yeah, I've actually officially decided to go with it, and me and Sam have been hard at work on, of course, creating that series, and I guess it did take us a whole lot of time, and especially with, of course, pretty much what I've gone through for sure with pretty much the whole YouTube war during the summer of 2012, which I did already discuss in its own video a few months ago for sure. So yeah, I think I knew right away after all of the hag. Sam and I have found the right time to, of course, make that Sega series, and yeah, luckily enough, right around September the 8th of 2012, that is when the very first episode of me and Sam's Adventures with Thomas officially kicked off for sure. So yeah, did take its time to find its footing for sure, and of course, yeah, I think it's not just on my main channel, but our original second channel for sure did have some problems with copyright for sure, like, of course, pretty much around the time the channel got 2 strikes for sure, I had to private all of my videos, yeah, all of the videos on the second channel just to avoid any chances that our channel will get terminated. But sadly, it backfired for sure around the time SamTheThomasFan1 put up his own adventures of Phineas and Ferb onto our second channel, which did actually somehow cause it to be terminated due to a copyright, which, yeah, is actually a very sad for sure. But luckily enough, I think with where our second channel is right now, I did have to start over for sure, and thankfully I did manage to get a good chunk of the videos that I did originally put up originally on the original second channel, pretty much re-uploading for sure around pretty much late May of 2013 all the way until early June of that said year for sure. So but yeah, like I said, it did take its time to find its footing for sure, and yeah, I guess we knew right away that we did pull off a huge win with, of course, the first season when we first started, and yeah, I know a lot of you guys may be wondering on, of course, the fact that pretty much the episodes that we've done are, of course, the UK versions of Thomas. I know a lot of pretty much, I know a lot of people may be asking the question, why didn't we just use the US version of it? Well, there are a few reasons for that. One is that, well, Thomas the Tank Engine was originally, pretty much originated from the United Kingdom, so it makes sense to actually, yeah, and of course, seeing on how SamTheThomasFan1 lives across the across the pond in the United Kingdom, I think it does make sense to actually try to go for the UK version, and I was a bit hesitant on, of course, on that at first, but I have no choice but to officially go with it hands down and just continue on from there for sure. And of course, another reason why is that pretty much, if anything, SamTheThomasFan1 actually came up with the idea, so he actually wrote the scripts for the first several episodes to season 1. So yeah, I do have yeah, and around the time I've actually got that, I had no choice but to trust him for that and go with what he's written down for sure, because, yeah, quite a whole lot for sure. But then again, SamTheThomasFan1 did came up with that, the idea for this series for sure, so I had to go along with what he gave to us for sure. So, but yeah, whatever the case may be, I was quite thrilled for the fact that the first season was, of course, a big hit. So around the time we've actually got season 2 out for sure, we didn't expect it to actually be much bigger than what we had for sure. Because yeah, pretty much if anything, even though season 2 was, of course, a bit of a hassle to work on for sure, we knew, me and Sam actually knew the heck we want to go far out for sure, and yeah, with of course the casting call I put out, asking for guest stars to actually be part of that series, we had no idea we actually had such a great response for sure, and I'm even quite thrilled with, of course, the way we've actually had a massive turnout for sure. So yeah, and of course, pretty much a good number of guest stars that we brought in, like of course, TV Nicholas Cross, D. Coleman H, Trainboy54, my girlfriend, Casta Melody, and of course, Robert Gotch, who also did some additional writing in addition to being a part of our episodes, and that's just to name a few right about how. So yeah, we didn't actually expect to have a massive turnaround for sure, but I'm actually really glad on how it turned out, to which, yeah, by the way, probably by the time this video goes live, Trainboy54, who I actually mentioned, has also put up his own video talking about his time he was part of me and Sam's adventures with Thomas for sure, so yeah, I guess about anything, yeah, if you actually got the time, definitely watch it for sure. It's definitely worth checking out for sure. But anyways, back to what I'm actually saying. So yeah, it was a bit of a hassle for sure, and especially trying our best to work around on, of course, what we've got for sure, which is actually a long process for sure, because yeah, pretty much around the time the second half of season 2 officially rolled around, we were really having a hard time because yeah, a good number of guest stars that we already had casting for, of course, several episodes. Pretty much whenever we sent out the script, hoping they'll send in their lines very soon, they never actually responded to them, hands down. So pretty much a good example is that pretty much Neil, who also goes by the username TengLeague10, was, of course, supposed to be a part of course, pretty much the episode Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure, and we were hoping that he would actually pretty much sending his lines for that episode, seeing of how Hassing Faring did sent pretty much about 75% of course, his lines, many of which he actually missed for sure, so I had to do everything all over. So yeah, seeing of how I knew TengLeague10 actually failed to actually respond to us for sure, I had to cover for him and actually do all of his lines myself for sure, which yeah, I did carry that over when I did try to do Grant and Xander's lines for the episode Snow, which, yeah, even to this day, it was, of course, a massive mistake for sure, and of course, to those 3 people that I actually mentioned, like I said, I do indeed apologize for sure, so hopefully, I think within a matter of time, I'm sure they might got my apology for sure, because I knew what I did was wrong, and I knew they would be angry at me for sure, but yeah, we shall wait and see on that. But regardless on that front, we did get a good chunk of course, the rest of season 2 officially out for sure, and what happened next is, of course, pretty much really quite interesting for sure, because yeah, believe it or not, pretty much in between completing season 3, and especially with, of course, getting or should I say completing season 2 and getting season 3 underway, I'm actually really quite thrilled, of course, the massive response that I actually got, because even to this day, and especially since after going over the madness, completing season 3 from 2015 all the way until 2018 for sure, I guess I'm really quite surprised for the fact that over the years, especially seeing of how me and Sam officially got out, it has garnered a lot of viral attention for sure. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I think with every single episode that's been put out for sure, it actually sparked thousands of views for sure. And even nowadays, especially since after the episodes officially came out, they're still getting a lot of viral attention nowadays. In fact, one of the episodes, Bull Down, that we released back in right around 2014, believe it or not, it is still currently residing as, of course, the #1 most viewed video on the second channel for sure, with well over 90,000 views in total, and will soon reach about 100,000 later on in the near future. So, yeah, I guess if anything, I'm really quite thrilled on, of course, the viral attention it's actually got, and even SamTheThomasFan1 would actually agree on the fact that our Thomas Adventure series has gained a lot of viral attention nowadays. So, yeah, I guess if anything, I'm really quite thrilled on how well it turned out, and yeah, I guess I knew over time, since after, yeah, while in the middle of working on Season 3 for sure, I knew right away that I am starting to get a little bit tired out from, of course, working on that series for sure, and especially seeing of how we were already in the midst of working on Season 4, and of course, as well as do our, pretty much me and Sam's take on Thomas and the Magic Railroad, So yeah, I almost did feel a little burned down pretty much around the time we've officially finished up Season 3 after quite a long time for sure, but I'm still just, but I knew right away I didn't want to give up working on that series for sure, and especially with, of course, Sam as well, because we were already on the midst of course, again, the show's take on Thomas and the Magic Railroad, as well as, of course, Season 4 underway, with, of course, the 5th season possibly confirmed around that time, which... Yeah, we did, me and Sam actually did confirm it would, of course, be the show's final season around that time for sure, so yeah, I knew right away that pretty much of anything, we knew that we would, of course, be in the right spot for sure, but, of course, from 2019 all the way to, of course, pretty much this year right about now, sadly only one obstacle came in the way that almost really killed any chances of course, getting things underway, and that being, of course, SamTheThomasFan1 currently not being as active anymore on YouTube for sure, let alone on his social media sites for sure, so yeah, I was a big ashamed to actually hear that for sure, and especially seeing how with what he's currently doing right now, but I still wish him all the best, and hope he'll actually get where he needs to be right about now, And let's not forget to mention, even when he is actually active online for sure, it's not very common nowadays for sure. In fact, he hasn't actually posted a new video on his main channel after quite a long time, and let's not forget to mention, pretty much of anything, pretty much the last video that he actually put out entirely was, of course, on the second channel around early 2021, with, of course, the first episode of Sam Reacts for sure. Other than that, nothing much else for sure. And let's not forget to mention, there are plans for another show that we want to do on our second channel, which is, of course, Scene Machine, where, of course, we will actually remake a scene from, of course, our old videos in the past, but make it better in every single way. But again, seeing how SamTheThomasFan1 is currently inactive right about now, I guess it's safe to say that probably those plans will never come into flourishing right about now. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I could say on that front right about now. But I knew right away, with, of course, because of that, and for the fact that I did feel burned out for sure, I think I knew right away that with, of course, my video that I posted a couple months ago, that I've officially decided that maybe I think it's best to officially retire Thomas's adventures with SamTheThomasFan1 and Ackleyattack4427 right about now. So yeah. I will admit, it is very sad for me to actually say goodbye to, of course, that series, but at the same time, I knew right away that I'm not ashamed to admit it, that I did have fun working on the for sure, because yeah, there are so many fun memories that I've actually had making that said series alongside SamTheThomasFan1 for sure, and it's actually quite great to, of course, do some things a little bit different while incorporating some stuff in the actual Thomas TV show that the show is, of course, based on right about how and let's not forget to mention, especially with, of course, my video that I posted last month, like I said, pretty much that show would have never existed if it wasn't for Trainboy 54's Adventures of Phineas and Ferb, for sure. So yeah, pretty much the latter I mentioned is, of course, pretty much the reason me and Sam want to thank for sure to actually create our adventures with Thomas for sure. So yeah. And I guess I knew right away that, especially looking back on the episodes right now, I'm still glad they're still getting the viral attention nowadays. And even nowadays, my second channel is still, quite frankly, the most popular so far but now, not in terms of subscribers, hands down, because yeah, that is now currently in the hands of course, pretty much my main channel right but now. No, I mean, of course, pretty much in the amount of views for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, if it wasn't for that said series going viral for sure, that would have never prompted the my second channel for sure. Pretty much getting close to just about 500,000 views about now. So yeah, I guess if anything, me and Sam's adventures with Thomas is probably the one series we're glad that we actually made and actually gained a lot of viral attention back when we first premiered it to where we are right now 10 years later. And I mean, sure, yeah, don't get me wrong, we still got plenty of people criticizing that Sega show. In fact, pretty much one of the former Thomas users on YouTube, Z Mark Anthony, when he did originally his show Z Watches, he actually did do a couple episodes devoted to, of course, me and Sam's adventures with Thomas. The first one being, of course, on the Flying Kipper, and the other one we did on, of course, Toby's Discovery with Robert Gotch. So yeah. I guess if anything for sure, there's no denying for the fact that our me and Sam's adventures with Thomas does have a fair share of criticism for sure, and there's no denying the hands down. I do fully understand that hands down. But yeah, regardless on that, I'm still really proud on, of course, how well the series actually turned out for sure. And yeah, do I still feel ashamed that I've decided to end the said series after 3 seasons and about a few specials that we put out, half of which are, of course, top 10 list? Yeah, pretty much, but I think I knew right away that I think it is definitely for the best now. So yeah, I knew since then I do want to have other projects pretty much get in the way for sure, because I've got a lot crammed that I want to do, and yeah, I think I knew I want to do some content outside of me and Sam's adventures with Thomas, and thankfully with, of course, pretty much some recent video projects that I've put out, I'm still really glad on how well they turned out. And hell, I think since I actually mentioned family movie collaboration, some video projects that I've actually done, I've actually picked up from that said review show that I did talk about some time ago. So yeah, I guess there's no denying for the fact that I do want to pursue other video projects aside from me and Sam's adventures with Thomas, hands down. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on that front about now. But I'm still really glad on how well it turned out, and And yeah, it is actually one of my main accomplishments that I've actually done for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, it was actually well worth it, hands down. And yeah, and I guess a lot of pretty much you guys may be wondering, will the show ever come back? Well, I highly doubt it now because yeah, like I said, Sam the Thomas Fan 1 is hasn't been active in recent years for sure, given to what he's got for sure. But who knows? Probably by the time comes, we may or may not bring it back, hands down, either for one last hurrah, or of course do a complete do-over and try to do something different that'll actually please everyone for sure. But only time will tell on that front, because yeah, I'm not the main judge for the most part. That's something me and Sam will actually have to talk over, hands down. But hey, regardless on that, I do think it's for the best that me and Sam's adventures with Thomas would officially end after quite some time now for sure. And looking back right about now, I still think it's well worth it regardless. And yeah, and again, just for the sake of nostalgia, I've officially decided to keep all 3 seasons of the Ackleyattack show currently available for everyone to view for sure, just for the sake of nostalgia for sure. So yeah. And I guess I know a lot of people will probably look back on that and think it would be absolute cringe for sure, which, yeah. I'm not going to argue on that. There are some parts of it that are a bit cringy back then that are now for sure, but hey, I always know the good will always overshadow the bad for sure, and it's no exception for, of course, that's a series that we're having about now. So yeah, needless to say, I'm really glad that I've actually made it with me and Sam for sure, and it still remains even to this day that even though it's no longer part of us right about now, it still remains as, of course, a really great accomplishment that we will never forget, hands down. And I guess on that thought, I think I might as well end this video here, and so yeah, that's pretty much about it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and let me know in the comment section below if you have any fond memories with Thomas's adventures with Sam the Thomas Fan 1 and Ackleyattack4427. I would definitely love to know but now, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites I have provided, with, of course, the links down in the description box below. And, of course, support me on Patreon if you want to see sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up in the near future, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget. And if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of my channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest video right about now, and yeah, I guess for the next weekend right about now, I am going to be very busy right about now because, well, since I actually mentioned my girlfriend, Casamelody, I'm getting myself fully prepared to for her to come and visit me right about now, so it'll be really exciting to actually see her again, since after our trip to Hershey Park, but beforehand, right about now, I'm already setting my eyes to fire up Disney Plus right about how to officially watch Disney's live-action remake on Pinocchio. So yeah, once I actually get that movie done, I'll be sure to get out an official thoughts video probably by the time I do finish up watching it, hands down. So yeah, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely be on the lookout for, of course, plenty more memories videos like this, because I've got a lot to talk about for sure. So yeah, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.